Another unpopular opinion that I'm going to bring onto this app as a therapist is that we don't, as therapists, talk enough about how debilitating the interim of change really is on someone. I'm going to use toxic relationships for an example. Let's say your nervous system has been familiarized with toxicity. It is used to discord. It's used to anxious attachment. It's used to chasing people who don't give you anything back. It's used to being invalidated. It's used to fights, right? That's your nervous system's familiarity. It's accustomed to it. Even if it doesn't want it, it knows it. It finds it safe. We're going to realize that we will keep finding that because our nervous system's drawn towards it until we don't want it anymore, until we're saying, I actually want other things. Maybe you do the work in therapy and you explore and outline all the traits and qualities that you want in relationships moving forward. You've identified your red flags. You notice your triggers. But we can't bring in new things until we get rid of the old stuff, right? So we start cutting people off. We start closing off relationships. We start removing things from our lives. We strip away the toxicity to bring in the fun, new quality relationships that we've been looking for. But that's not actually what happens. What happens is we strip our life of substance, whether bad or good. It was substance in our life. We've now eradicated all of these relationships, these dynamics, these discords, these arguments, and we're left with a very dysregulated nervous system that isn't prepared yet to accept and receive the relationships that we're looking for. This is the interim of change. It's the most critical part of change. It's the thing that gets people to turn around and go back to what they know. It's this interim, it's this time that exists between your old ways and the new habits, between what your nervous system has become familiar with and the life that you're looking for. And because your nervous system hasn't adjusted to these new experiences, this interim is ridiculously isolating and very lonely. Because you won't be able to receive those traits. You'll have to do that slowly. You'll have to build up your self-compassion. You'll have to build up your value system, your sense of self. You'll have to do internal work that you can't always do with other people around you. Not to mention all the logistics of just figuring out where to find people that relate and align with the values and the traits that you're looking for. It's the part of change that feels the worst. It's the part of change that is so isolating, that is so lonely, so debilitating. It makes you feel like, what have I done all this for? It's your nervous system screaming to go back to something because it wants anything, even if it's bad. And because of how difficult it is, it's the most rewarding part of the process. Because if you can strip yourself down to nothing and build up a life that you've been looking for, when you get there, you'll never let it go. Because you're not forcing it through. You're retraining your nervous system. And once it's attracted to that, it will never tolerate that. But I don't think therapists do a well enough job at articulating how difficult the interim is. So for everyone who's going through it, and for everyone who's setting up new nervous system familiarities, keep going. You're doing amazing. And the outcome is going to be fantastic.